Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here, and we should be live. Yes, the desktop audio is working. We're here, and there's some people in here. My goodness. First time I've gotten the notification for about 3 months. Yeah, sorry about that. Star Wars gameplay footage Rebel Galaxy Studio did? I did not. Let's see. It's going to be a little bit quieter in here for a moment. The reason being is I can't actually have the game's amazing in-game music going because last time I did that, I got nearly a dozen Content ID claims. So, we're going to fire up some no copyright music here to help fill the gap. There. So you guys should be able to hear that. That should help clean up a little bit of the deadness. Emmy Capran, howdy. Seen the latest SOS post? No, I have not yet. I'll get around to it at some point. I've been actually, Kylie's been feeling a little under the weather. Oops, I didn't mean to set that waypoint. So I've been dealing with that and all the YouTube stuff. Let's see. That's still a high-risk rating. So we're going to take that mission on. We're going to go ahead and do some missions here. X3 Spaz. You know, I just noticed today that they actually have all of the X games on Steam. And
engines at maximum.
I was thinking about picking them up.
Accelerating to sublight. Exiting sublight.
Yeah, I've been seeing a few people going around with those face masks too. You know, the X games, it's I actually have a horror story with I believe it was X3.
Threat level yellow. Missiles inbound.
That I'll relate it as soon as we finish this fight. Because this is gonna be a fight.
Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Missiles inbound. Port shields down. Deflectors depleted.
You can't.
Missiles inbound.
Ooh, he didn't like that.
Well, well, look what we got here.
Starboard shields down. Threat level yellow. Threat level orange.
There's still threat here.
Accelerating to sublight. Exiting sublight.
Is my ship just launching missiles way out there without my permission?
Engines at maximum. Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Port shields down. Deflectors depleted. Starboard shields down. Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Deflectors depleted. Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted.
You guys are tricky. They don't want to die.
Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted.
Oh, there he goes. There we go. Threat level just decreased to blue with that one ship going down.
Collision warning.
I won't forget this.
Missiles inbound. Ordnance low.
You can't.
Missiles inbound.
My God, there's just an acre of you fellas,
I won't
isn't there?
forget this.
I'm sure you won't. You will remember me for as long as you live, which will be the next 3.4 seconds.
Collision warning. Accelerating to sublight.
All right, so yeah, now that that fight is over, yeah, I had a horror story about I know it was X3 Rebirth when it first came out, because back then you actually had to go to the store and buy your game, and it was the middle of winter. It was a midnight release of the game, of course, and I'd been, you know, I was exceptionally poor at that time. But I managed to set aside enough money to be able to buy the game at release, and I was super excited about it because, you know, I hadn't bought a new game in a really long time. And of course, it was the middle of winter. I was driving a tiny little eco car, the type that, you know, you could pick up one-handed, but it gets like 1 billion miles to the gallon. And so I go to pull out to, because I lived in a quadplex at the time, and we were going to, I went to pull out, drive out, and it was slippier, the road was more slick than I expected, and I slid right off down into the ditch, and it, like down, like, you know, the road was higher up than the roof of my car, and so that really pissed me off. So I went and borrowed my girlfriend's car and drove out to my parents' house at midnight, grabbed my dad's Dodge truck so I could drive back out there and pull my car out of the ditch by myself. And then I went and took the truck back home, went and got the car, brought my girlfriend's car home, drove to the store. This all took about 2.5 hours, and it's just blistering cold out in the middle of winter. And I finally get in there, buy the game, get home, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. You know, and I usually had to work until 3 o'clock in the morning, so that was still pretty early for me yet. And I go to start installing the game, and it was 5 CDs. It was 5 CDs, and I started installing it, and I go through disc 1, disc 3, then it asks for disc 4. I was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5. Those bastards, instead of putting in discs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they put in discs 1, 2, 3, 5, and 5. And so I thought, well, maybe one of them was mislabeled, so I tried both the disc 4s, and I'm like, crap. So that was ruined, and of course, you know, you have to wait for the customer service area to be open, so I took the game back the next day. And they're like, oh, you want to trade it in for a refund? I was like, no, I just want to trade it in for another copy of the game. And that actually was difficult for them to comprehend. Like, yeah, this game, you know, it's supposed to have disc 1 through 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they gave me 1, 2, 3, 5, 5. So I can't install the game. They were completely incapable of comprehending even that aspect, but I finally managed to talk them into just giving me another copy of the game. And I get home, and the goddamn thing was disc 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So now, 2 times in a row, I've gotten I got copies of X3, this brand new game that I wanted to play, that didn't have the right discs in it. So I got so pissed off that I just returned the damn game, and I waited until I think I ended up buying it a couple of months down the road. and then I realized that through all of that nonsense that I went through, because X3 was an extremely demanding game when it first came out, I found out that my video card couldn't even run the damn thing. It was running at like 8 FPS. I was so frustrated. It turns out that that entire nightmare that I went through to eventually get the game, and I couldn't even play the fucking thing. It was so terrible.
Engines at maximum. Exiting sublight. Accelerating to sublight.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. I was, my feelings were very, very hurt. I was extremely unthrilled.
Collision warning.
And so to this day, even after all of that, to this day, I still have not played X3 yet. Aside from the first 5 minutes of the game, which was an absolute terrible experience because it was sub 10 FPS.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass. Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
Should play Let It Die. I don't know, I feel like at that point I should just let X3 die. Yeah, I know they did change a ton of stuff. Someone who only plays this at release, have there been any major changes to the game since then? For Rebel Galaxy, no, not really, no. This was actually just a recent discovery for me.
Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Threat level orange.
It's a recent discovery for me because I picked up Rebel Galaxy to actually cover a news story because there was another game that was ripping off Rebel Galaxy's assets. And I ended up playing Rebel Galaxy and it's like, holy crap, this is actually an amazing game. And so I reviewed it, even though it had already been out for a few years. And I just decided, you know what, after I reviewed it, I didn't really have a chance to play it, so I figured because this game has lots of areas to pause for me to be able to interact with you guys, I thought this would be a pretty good streaming game, and especially with the music within the game, which is just phenomenal. But the problem is, with music, you get, like, the last one I had 8 content ID claims on the video. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. I can already tell. Alright, so let's concentrate on getting these Harriers out of here.
Threat level yellow. Missiles inbound.
Okay, and then we're gonna pick on this Hammerhead.
It's over for you, mate.
I really don't think it is over for me, actually. Space Rangers 2 stream when? What?
Threat level yellow.
Yes, it is the end of you. Because you died.
Missiles inbound.
The Red Devil command ship.
Deflectors depleted.
Thank goodness for deflectors.
Missiles inbound. Missiles inbound.
There we go. Yes, I did hear about Anita visiting BioWare, RIP BioWare. That's what I said when I heard that Anita had visited BioWare.
Collision warning.
What are your favorite games like Rebel Galaxy? There aren't too many games out there that are like Rebel Galaxy. The next comparison would be Freelancer, which it's an old game, but is still extremely good game. There's actually a lot of patches out for that game too, and mods for like HD mods and everything like that.
Satellite.
Yik Yak meat. Yik Yak meat is actually expensive.
Engines at
There we go.
maximum. Stellar map.
Yeah, we're gonna cut straight on up to here, go to that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those servers are still alive and kicking. Surprisingly enough, even like 12 years later or more, that game still has a good following. Space Rangers 2, best space game in 2004. I don't even know what Space Rangers 2 is. Everspace is not just like this game. Everspace is actually extremely different from this game. Ryan Rarden, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
You are depleted by stellar mass.
Mock mental health issues with the insane traits. That's, I think you're reading too much into stuff there. And yeah, I'm definitely not going to cover a topic like that involving The Sims because, you know, people get so easily offended these days that to just find something to nitpick over like that, it just feels like adding fuels to the fire. It doesn't sound like commentary, it doesn't sound like consumer awareness or advocacy of any form. It's just sounds like finding something to be offended over, which is not me.
Missiles inbound.
That's not me, that's not what I'm about, that's not what I do.
Missiles inbound. Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted. Port shields down. Port hull breached. Starboard shields down. Full stop. Missiles inbound. Port shields down.
Oh, actually took some damage.
Mission complete. Accelerating to sublight.
Oh, weird. What is going on with that subscribe alert? That's not the right one.
Full stop.
Hold on, guys. I need to see if I can fix that. That is the wrong subscribe alert. Alright, let's see. We need that to... Do a quick test. Come on. Now I think it broke it. Well, it might take a little bit to update, but yeah, that was definitely the wrong subscription alert. That's weird. Sorry about that, guys. How come I'm not streaming on Twitch as well? Why would I do that?
Accelerating to sublight.
First off, Twitch and YouTube really hate it when you do that, and they do come down on you. And also, yeah, I'm an affiliate on Twitch, and they would dump me quicker than shit if I were to do like a restream or something like that. Plus, I'm strongly considering just outright abandoning Twitch, at least for the time being. Star Sector, I have not. Well, that was interesting. Oh, God! What the hell?
Orange.
Alright, well, time to go to work, I guess.
Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Port shields down.
Target destroyed.
Missiles inbound. Engines at maximum. Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Full stop.
Damn, these guys need to stop forcing me to run into them.
Missiles inbound. Missiles inbound.
Target destroyed.
Threat level green.
Target eliminated.
Alright.
Target destroyed.
Threat level.
Sometimes it's more profitable to delay. Yeah, the messaging there is a little off on that one, guys.
Bounty received.
Target destroyed.
Engines at maximum. Accelerating to sublight.
No. I was trying to tractor that cargo container, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're going to speed up away from it for you.
Collision warning. Engines at maximum. Exiting sublight. Missiles
Yeah, the
inbound.
new Twitch rules, they're going to be confusing for a lot of people. The whole, they'll dump you for anything you might have said ever in the past isn't quite what everyone's assuming it is.
Missiles inbound. Engines at maximum. Accelerating to sublight.
No, don't accelerate to sublight.
Exiting sublight.
Trying
Engines
to
at
pick stuff
maximum.
up, and it keeps on going to sublight. Which is sort of a misnomer. I mean, unless you're traveling at the speed of light or faster than the speed of light, then technically you're traveling at sublight. It would just make sense. Oh yeah.
Level yellow.
Still a bit of a fight going on over here.
Sublight boosters depleted.
Yeah, it's more if someone pulls like a Logan Paul, they'll step in, or if someone's, you know, just like trying to turn Twitch into their own, you know, cam girl type thing,
Mission
like,
collision 1.
you know, like Pornhub or something like that. Not to put too fine a point on it. Yeah, Twitch won't be actively going out and searching for things, but they will take in consideration people being reported as, you know, kind of similar to what Blizzard and Overwatch are doing with their community, where it was like, hey, here's this video of this person cheating in the game that they posted to their YouTube channel. Well, obviously, yeah, there's the proof right there. You know, stuff like that. It's a similar concept,
Engines
similar.
at maximum.
And yeah, I have no desire to have to deal with extra stress. Plus, I get 3 times the viewership on YouTube anyways right now. I do. So there's not much reason for me to stay on Twitch.
Stellar map.
Aside from the fact that I really don't want to put all my eggs in one basket. But for the time being, I should narrow my focus a little bit and concentrate on my YouTube channel, and just my YouTube channel, and then eventually, well, that stuff just exploded. Once I'm able to go full time and I'm able to devote the time needed to be able to spread out a little bit, then I'll be able to go through and, you know, hey guys, I'm going to switch my streaming back over to Twitch. That'll be a thing. Then I can deal with that. Does it have a console release? I have no idea. I'm clipping the planet's atmosphere. That was smart.
Contraband has been detected aboard your vessel.
Incoming hail.
Oh, when
Contraband
did I...
has been detected aboard your vessel. Keep your nose clean in this sector.
Oh, I didn't even realize I was carrying contraband. I actually didn't want to be.
North inhibited by hostile craft. Exiting sublight. Stalking.
Alright, repair is needed.
Repairs complete.
We've got 65,000 credits in the moment. I want to get up enough to get the 10,000. I want to upgrade to the 10,000. So I'm in the Mastodon right now. The 10,000 would be a lot more fun. That's just a sexy looking ship, that is. Ooh, Scarab. Manticore. Ooh. Damn, that thing just looks mean. Alright, so I need to refill my ordnance. Whoops. I I meant to go to the commodities because I want to sell my stuff.
Stocking.
Stop firing missiles at the nice pirates that are surrounding us. 150 credits each time you launch one of those, you bastard. Commodities market. Alright, so we have some soy paste, some nuts and bolts, some metallic ore, robots. Nice. Good price there. Some intellectual property is always good to have around. Yik yak meat. Alright. Cool. Still in Solar System 1? Actually, yes. Let's go to the mission board. Let's see. That's a risk level high. I don't want to take that. So we'll take this one. Take those 3.
Stellar
And let's see. Whoa, those are all right next to each other. Alright, let's do this then. Let's do this. We're just gonna have to go slow.
Engines at maximum. Stocking.
No. Why? I looted a weapon? A Mark 1 MP flak. Yeah, sell it. Well, thank you. I like more stuff. That is very kind of you to
Engines
say.
at maximum.
Hopefully, someday soon, I'll be able to go full time. It takes a lot of work though, and it takes a lot of actually doing stuff right. And I made a few mistakes recently that I'm not happy about. But you live, you learn, you grow, you do a better job, and you accept your faults. Most importantly, I'll get there. It'll take some time. It might be this year, it might not, but possibly.
Level, yellow.
Oh, they're concentrated shooting at each other. So let's go play. There we go. Get a couple extra kills in there.
Accelerating to sublight.
Alright, well this is a trio of stuff here, so this is gonna be hard as hell. Between work, family, etc. Yeah, it's really hard. Yes, this is a waifu dating sim FPS RTS crafting game. Absolutely. MMO. Here we go.
Void inhibited by hostile cloud. Threat level orange.
Okay, so this is really dangerous stuff in here.
Missiles inbound.
So we're gonna skirt around.
Deflectors depleted. Port shields down. Threat level yellow. Port shields down. Engines at maximum. Collision warning. Sublight boosters depleted.
There we go. Get rid of the bomber. I want to trail around so I can kind of lead the bombers out a little bit
Missiles inbound.
for that very reason. Because I don't want to face this capital ship with a bunch of bombers floating around.
Missiles inbound.
Alright, so it looks like it's just us and the capital ship. Ooh, good thing I didn't take that on the port side.
Collision warning.
Oh, I was a touch late on my shield. On my deflector there.
Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted. Missiles inbound.
This isn't the end of me.
Yes, it is.
Mission complete.
Alright, we took a little bit of armor damage there, but nothing internal, I don't think, or nothing bad anyways. Alright. So let's go on to the next one. See, oh, this is a rescue attempt. Threat level high. So we're gonna have to, yeah, this is one we're gonna have to do smartly. You should check this out on Xbox, and you should, I wish I could turn on the in-game music for you guys, because the game's in-game music is, it's very country, very, very trucker, Firefly-esque feel to it. It's absolutely amazing. You can ram ships in this. You can actually get armor and shields that promote ramming.
Yellow. Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted. Collision warning. Ordnance low. Deflectors depleted.
Alright, got rid of a bomber. Let's keep on chipping away at the bombers.
Shields down.
Okay. Let's see, we still... Oh. Didn't see that until it was too late. Alright, this should be just us and Big Bertha there.
Collision warning. Deflectors depleted. Starboard shields
Whoa!
down. Ordnance depleted. Missiles inbound. Full stop. Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted.
Come on, die.
Complete.
We got some religious tracks. Yeah, ramming is in this game.
Engines at maximum. Collision warning.
Yeah, you can also add to the playlist and put your own music in the game, which is used to be a very common thing. Now it's a awesome feature.
Exiting sublight. Stellar map.
Alright. Not sure if I want to take this on yet, but we're going to try taking this on.
By stellar mass.
Yeah, that block of ice I just passed blocked me from jumping.
Time to fry.
Front level. Yellow.
Is it? Is it time to fry? Advanced gunship.
Collision warning.
Oh boy. focus on... I don't know what my turrets were doing there.
Sublight boosters depleted.
Okay, so we picked off some advanced ships. These retaliators are no problem whatsoever. Alright, before we dive in again, we're going to go pick up our nuts and bolts here.
Collision warning.
The next game these guys are working on is actually going to be basically a fighter pilot version of this. It's not going to be like Elite Dangerous. It'll be more like, probably more like Freelancer. All right, so we have a shield generator. Oh my!
Ordnance known. Threat level yellow. Craft inbound. Ordnance known. Full stop.
Well, this thing can take a beating.
That's one generator down.
Engines at maximum.
Alright, so we're going to kind of skirt around a little bit and pick off this thing's outer defenses. I don't want to go charging right into the middle yet.
You'll buy.
Threat level orange. Ordnance depleted. Missiles inbound.
Yeah, that's a ship. I'm too close to the ship, or to the station.
Missiles inbound.
Okay, let's
Warning.
get away from the station so we're not fighting on, not getting hammered on multiple fronts. Yeah, the advanced gunships, those guys can do a little bit of damage.
Fighters incoming. Watch your back.
Enemy craft
Oh, that's just a
inbound.
retaliator.
Threat level orange.
Alright, the threat level D.
Well, look what we got here.
What?
Missiles inbound. Port shields down. Collision warning. Sublight boosters depleted. Threat level yellow. Starboard shields down. Full stop. Starboard hull breached.
That's still not fixed.
Collision warning.
Sorry about that, guys. I'll figure out the subscriber thing after.
Starboard shields down. Port hull breached.
There's too much damage coming in.
Starboard shields down. Systems heavily damaged.
Let's see, how's it going? Well, I'm getting my butt kicked.
This is getting too hot for me.
Stubborn shields down. Collision warning. Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted.
Alright. Ooh, hull is down to 27%.
Sublight boosters depleted.
Why, you filthy pun.
Engines at maximum. Accelerating to sublight. Stellar map.
Those holes are ventilation. Yeah, all they do is just keep the sweat out.
Sublight.
Alright, we're going to take out this pulse platform. Alright, and then the shield generator.
Full stop.
Oh, I've got some friendlies in the area. That'll be nice.
Confirmed kill. There goes one of the generators.
That's right, there goes one of the generators. Now, we got somebody
There's the
over here.
facility, and you can see the generators ranged around it. We'll need to take out all three to fully collapse the shielding.
All three. Alright, so there's the last shield generator. That's our baby. That's our main target. In the meantime, let's get rid of these gunships and everything.
Sublight boosters depleted.
Oh, it's a retaliator. No, I don't want to tractor the contraband. Alright. Now, where were we?
Accelerating to sublight.
I believe we were picking off the defenses of this shield generator. And I have some little bastard. Advanced gunship.
Collision warning.
Thank you, turrets, for taking that out.
Full stop.
I hope I got through most of this area's defenses.
has collapsed.
Engines at maximum.
Alright. Now we can take on the starbase.
Crack
Double Jack
inbound.
Station.
Threat level yellow.
Troop transports are moving into position.
Engines at maximum.
Take out.
Scratch one. Hey, what's that?
Engines at maximum.
Confirmed kill.
I have detected a smoke cloud exiting the facility. Crack inbound.
Hey, kiddo. Great to see you. Wish we had time for a reunion right now. I believe we'll have to put that on ice for a little longer. Looks like Juno's hijacked a fighter and is fleeing the facility. Troop transports, fall back. We went to a hell of a lot of effort to pull this off. Don't do anything stupid. Well, Xenia, I sure do appreciate the distraction. It's good to be back in the cockpit again. God damn it, Juno. Somebody intercept that craft. Confirmed kill. Well, hanging around here doesn't sound too smart. I think I'll make my goodbyes. Sorry to run, kids, but I'd had enough dark rooms and bare bones to last me a while. Be seeing you.
Whoa! What the shit, guys?
Well, shit, this is just perfect. Militia forces, withdraw. Target. As for you, well, I can't lay this at your feet. But Juno hasn't made things any easier. We'll talk again soon. And if she contacts you, who am I kidding? Goodbye for now. Sorry to run out on you, kiddo. But trading one self for another doesn't sound too good. I found a quiet spot where we can talk. Come meet me and stay low.
Engines at maximum. Mission
Huh.
complete.
Alright, well, we did it.
Stellar
We just
map.
destroyed that starbase. And we're pretty screwed up. But we did it.
Exiting sublight.
Alright, so we'll pick up this
Sublight.
last mission and then we'll fall back here. EA, after all the backlash against EA in particular, I'm curious to see if they changed their modus operandi with all the commentary EA were offered a pile of free market research. No, they won't.
You were prohibited by stellar mass.
What they will do, I already know exactly what EA is going to do. They are going to, we already know that they're going to rework the progression system in Star Wars Battlefront 2. We already know this to be a fact. They've already stated as much. We also know that there is no way in hell that they will ever give up on microtransactions. So they're going to just bide their time, and they're going to play it smart. They're going to alter the microtransaction system in Battlefront 2 to not be pay to win. And they'll set it to more cosmetic only. Something that will be more palatable to people so they can kind of just lower the outrage this time. But they're going to keep their microtransactions and their pay to win crap within the WWE and or the UFC game and all that. And they'll bide their time for the next one after they have a chance to get people more accustomed to it.
Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted. Collision warning. Missiles inbound.
Is the guy who messaged me okay? Yes.
Missiles
Actually, as it
inbound.
turns out, it was a completely unneeded video. That's what happens when you send a message to someone after having not slept for a couple of days. You end up not saying what you meant to say at all, and end up sounding like a friggin' like there's a lot more going on there than there actually is. But in the end, still, I think the video, even though a lot of people gave me shit about it, it's still a good idea to remind people that, you know, even if it doesn't seem like it, there are people out there that care, you know.
Inbound. Accelerating to sublight. Exiting sublight.
And so while I'm irritated that that happened,
Deflectors depleted.
all you can do is try and turn what you've been given into something good, something positive.
Collision warning.
Which is what I tried to do.
Port shields down. Systems critical.
Oh God! 9% health.
Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted. Accelerating to sublight.
No, it wasn't me that hadn't slept in multiple days. They hadn't slept in multiple days. And so they ended up saying stuff that came across as a little bit more suicidal than it probably should have, or than they intended.
Mission complete.
Holy crap! I did it. I have 9%
Stellar
hull
map.
remaining. I'm actually gonna hit the very first base I can get
Exiting
to.
sublight. Engines at maximum. Warp inhibited by stellar mass. Accelerating to sublight.
Yeah, it may not. The situation ended up not being what I was led to believe it was, but judging from the messages that I got from multiple people, it still was a good idea at the end of the day to go out there and say that. Even if for some reason my channel took a hit and a lot of people really hated that I did that, the fact is there are a few people out there that it did actually help them, and it did at least provide them a kernel of hope, whereas that there wasn't as much of one before. And that's all the justification I need. And if people can hate me, people can think that, people can think that I was, maybe stretching my ego a little bit too much, or that, that sort of thing could throw me down a dark spiral and ruin my channel or something like that. It was still the right thing to do. And I don't care if people don't like it. Basically, that's just all there is to it. I don't care if people don't like it. It helped some people. That's all I needed. Yeah, right now I'm flying the Macedon. Now we're going to get the 10,000 because we have enough. She's a bit slower. She's not very fast. She's fast, but more broadsides, more turrets, more component banks, much larger hold. Yeah, there we go. We now have a 10,000. Delta turret. What can we put in the Delta turret? Let's see. We'll do a Mark 1 Viridian. Viridian laser, because we already have it for now. Then we'll save up, and we'll get some more stuff. Yeah, I've already got the best shields and hull and all that, and deflector that I can get at the moment. Ore guns is always better. Yeah, I really like the mining lasers. I do. Oh, more guns is always better. Yeah. I'm getting Unity vibes from it. I believe it was, actually. Still ain't Space Ranger. Yes! My God. Hattie Jack. I'm going to go look this up. Alright. Space Ranger 2. That looks like shit. It's planet-based. Is this like a crafting RTS? What the hell even is this? This is ridiculous. When did this game come out? 2004. Yeah, Space Ranger 2. It's ridiculous. Oh, I keep tabbing out and I'm clicking back in. Alright, now that I'm...
Engines at maximum.
And this thing's got a lot of engines.
Satellite boosters depleted.
Yeah, she handles like a pig.
Stellar map.
Oh, it's a space exploration game with a planet-based RTS. Okay. Alright, so Space Ranger 2 is attempting to be Star Wars, damn. Why did my mind just blank on that? Empire War. Empire War. I don't know why my brain just went dur.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass. Stalking.
Alright. Oh, commodities. I forgot. We have commodities to sell. We've got some soy paste, some nuts and bolts, some munitions, gold ingots. Gives us 12 grand in the pocket. I can work with that. Nicholas Haynes, thank you for saying so. Yeah, I tried to be extremely careful with that one. So I realized I possibly in several of my videos I might be putting a little bit too much conjecture in there, and a lot of people are treating the conjecture as my misrelating facts. And so I'm trying to do a more clear delineation there to make it easier for people to comprehend, because a lot of people just aren't getting it. So that means that I have to change things up a bit, because the failure to impart this information and impart my opinions and impart whether or not it's conjecture and everything like that, that failure there is on me. It's not on the viewers.
There you are. It's been too long, kiddo. Glad you got my message, and I sure appreciate you flying out here to the ass end to see me.
It's been a little more interesting than I bargained for.
Isn't it always? Thanks for your part in getting me out. The last week was unpleasant, but I still got all my bits and pieces, so I count myself lucky.
But that wasn't why you sent for me. What's this all about?
Haven't you guessed yet? Orzu gave you the Spectre, didn't he? If he didn't, he and I are gonna have words.
The reliquary, you mean?
Are you telling me it's active? And you've still got it?
I guess its name's Trell. It's aboard my ship right now.
Holy shit. Sounds like I sent for the right person, all right. Who knows you have it?
Orzu and Xandar, a mechanical named Zell, and God knows who else. A pirate named Blackhand Sims came hunting for it.
They don't know it's active yet?
I don't think
Well,
so.
thank God for that anyway.
So what is it? It's some kind of AI or entity, and I've already helped it assemble some of its memory.
Well, there's legends about these specters and what they can do. Some people say they're the ghosts of a long-dead race, tucked away to keep their knowledge alive.
Spectres. Oh my God. Is it Shepard? Radu, hello, welcome. Go on.
Some say they were weapons or libraries or messengers, but whatever they are, they're valuable enough to kill for.
So why do you have it? And what do we do with it?
I found it on a derelict way out past the edge of the system. Doing some
Commander
scrapping.
Shepard died for our
Right away
sins.
with it.
Commander Shepard's still alive.
Crewed in too. They say there's honor among thieves, but that ain't been my experience. So I tucked it away.
I got the
Sent it to
gasping
someone I
breath at the
trust.
end.
You. Honestly, we get the hell out of this system. I can't stick my head up for long anywhere, and neither can you. You need to get a jump drive in that ship of yours if you don't already have one, and we need to make an exit.
She. Best Shepherd is Fem Shep, hands down. Whoever plays as male Shepherd is playing the lesser form of the game.
Yeah, and I'm mighty proud and mighty thankful. But I'd like us both.
See how many
to
people
our
I can
skins.
piss off. Oh, I just had a bunch of people. Nope, I'm leaving the chat. I'm leaving this game. As soon as he said
When you hit
male
the
Shep
system, I'll
sucks.
get in contact with you. See you soon, kiddo.
I'm wondering if I should at some point hire a mercenary. Let's see. Meet Juno and Inca. Let's go ahead and take some missions because we need to build. I just spent a gigantic pile of money, so we need to build up our funds.
Killer map.
Oh, we're going to go to... We're going to go to another... Yeah, we're going to take these missions real quick and... Actually, we're going to get rid of these missions.
Perhaps
We're
I
going
will
to...
detect another fragment of my reliquary in the next system. I may have devised a way to increase my scanning range.
Alright. Let's see. We're going to go... Mission log. Alright. We're going to
Mission
abandon
abandoned.
these, and we're going to go to Inca, because I want to go to a new star system. Nah! New star system, new stuff.
Engines at maximum. Sublight boosters depleted. I think you should know the individual known as Sandar is approaching us with great speed. Craft inbound. Exiting sublight.
Antoraja Vontura, Tapa.
Incoming hail.
Ureg Ignoko Uskubichotosmi, Vokek Zaidio, Yallo Molchu Korok, Elhudikolo Orko Hechunobor,
You sent Blackhand Sims after me, huh?
Yumokyun, Usyor, Unjaparakupot, You Ukuk Sui, Aya, Sumobor Moge, Sulohar, Riamjafolo.
Too true. What are you going to do about it?
Yallo Molchu Korok, Elhudikolo Orko Hechunobor,
Or my dead body. Indeed.
Front line, yellow. Bounty received. Missiles inbound.
I killed his ass.
Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Missiles inbound.
Come on, why are they spreading out like this? Just making themselves harder to hunt down.
Collision warning. Missiles inbound. Bounty received.
Alright, that's one down.
Missiles inbound.
Oh, there's Sandar. I didn't kill him. I thought he was on the fighter for some reason.
Collision warning.
Rando, Shantai, Rambo Catalanta, Sento Bubun.
Incoming command. Bounty received.
Goodbye.
Collision warning.
Try to kill me. That's what happens. There's no negotiating. There is no pleading for your life after you try and take mine.
Satellite
You
boosters
die.
depleted.
Yeah, a lot of these ships do tend to look the same from a
Missiles
distance.
inbound.
Or at least very similar.
Collision warning. Missiles inbound. Ordnance thrown. Bounty received. Accelerating to sublight. Exiting sublight.
Alright, well that did not end well for him, and I didn't even break a sweat. I feel like I might be over-leveled for this area. Star Trek game that was similar to this a few years ago. Yeah, that was I know the Star Trek game you're thinking of. That was actually based off of a board game that I used to
You are prohibited by stellar mass.
love. Oh, I need to install a jump drive.
Stellar
I should have
mass.
listened to it because chat was like, hey, do you have a jump drive? Why, no. No, I do not.
Accelerating
Let's
to
go get a
sublight.
jump drive, shall we? If we can. $75,000 credits. 40,000. Alright, so it looks like we're taking a few missions after all.
Docking.
Oh, I have some Narcocola. Oh, living organs. Or live organs. Oh, I'm so close. Alright, equipment bay. Components. Jump drive. 75,000 credits. Damn, I'm just a few thousand away. Alright. Mission board. We'll go take a mission real quick. Yeah, we'll take the one that's 30,000 credits. I'm a real space ranger now? No.
Stellar map.
Keep talking like that, I figure you're gonna start chanting EDF pretty soon or something.
Engines at maximum.
Which I still maintain is a terrible game.
Accelerating to sublight.
No, I haven't seen it. Yeah, I upgraded my ship. I got a new ship. It's much bigger. EDF is a fun game, but objectively, it is just awful. It really is. I was streaming on a Twitch account. I'm debating, very heavily debating, on whether or not to abandon Twitch. Because, you know, I get 4 to 5 times the viewership here. And, you know, I actually get donations here, which helps pay for the time and setup and graphics and all that fun shit. Whereas on Twitch, I get hardly anything at all. And the subscriptions on Twitch, they take 50%. So YouTube's little 35% doesn't sound so bad after that. I didn't even have to do anything. My turrets took care of all that.
Enemy craft inbound. Incoming hail. Threat level yellow. Hailing.
Well, well, look what we have here. Juicy pickings.
Entangled with the wrong ship, and it isn't going to go well for you.
Hope you like the coal, Cutter.
Missiles inbound. Force shields down. Deflectors depleted. Collision warning. Deflectors depleted. Deflectors depleted.
Oh my god, all these bombers. Get out of here, bombers. A torpedo boat?
Missiles inbound.
There we go.
Deflectors depleted.
That'll help.
Deflectors depleted.
You can't.
Accelerating to sublight.
YouTube takes 30% of the super chat and everything like that.
Exiting sublight.
That's not if you do it wrong. That's just YouTube's cut. That's just how it works.
Accelerating to sublight.
It's still, you know, Twitch takes 50% though. And to be honest, the streaming on YouTube is a lot more stable. It's a lot more easier. It's a lot easier to deal with. Viewership's higher. Everything about streaming on YouTube right now for my channel is just better. And I do have like the Streamlabs thing that people can go through. I also have the paypal.me/SidAlpha. I've also got the Patreon. I've got everything external to that already set up, and you guys should see in the descriptions. So you don't have to be limited to Super Chat or Twitch's bits or any of that crap.
Accelerating to sublight.
I mean, I don't care if YouTube takes, like I said, I don't care if YouTube takes a 30% cut because Twitch takes 50% on all of your subscriptions. YouTube takes a smaller cut than Twitch does. So why should it be okay for Twitch to bilk you for half, but it's not okay for YouTube to take 30%? Did I get one of those Twitter threatening messages? No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Accelerating to sublight.
World of Tanks is nothing but a bilking of their customers. All it is a fleece game that's well known. A fleece game that continues to fleece isn't really much news, and the damn fanboys in that game are so just crazy that I would have to spend weeks doing research, because every tiny little hint of information misrelated, they would just eat me alive over. It's not worth the effort. World of Tanks is not worth the effort. It's not worth it as a game, and it's not worth it to report on.
Front level, yellow. Orderlies, yellow.
Another time, cutter. Damn!
Engines impaired.
You're tearing me apart.
Ha! You're tearing me apart.
Shields down. Threat level, orange. Deflectors depleted. Orderlies low. Engines are no longer impaired. Front level, yellow.
I won't forget this.
Exiting sublight.
I don't know why they say I won't forget this right before they explode.
Orderlies low.
It's like, does it really matter at that point?
Missiles inbound. Accelerating to sublight. Front level, yellow. Collision warning. Engines impaired. Threat level, orange.
This is love!
Engines are no longer
Okay, I don't have to go get that missile corvette.
You picked the wrong fight.
Threat level,
This
red.
is getting too hot for me.
Engines impaired. Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Collision warning. Missiles inbound.
Son of a...
Port shields down. Mission complete.
Hey, we did it! Mission complete. Yeah, I know, the World of Tanks DLC page. Yeah, holy shit, that game is just insane.
Repairs complete.
I mean, you know that a game is bad. You know that a game is straight pay to win when they come up with tanks, or they come up with ordnance that require that you have to buy with real world money, and then they produce tanks that can only be harmed by the ammunition that costs real world money. That's a thing. That is a thing in World of Tanks. Their business model is absolutely as predatory as you can think of. Alright, let's get ourselves a jump drive. There, we have a jump drive and 25,000 credits. Just immediately destroy a bunch of ships as soon as I leave. I'm going the wrong way. Let's slowly turn around.
Contraband has been detected aboard your vessel.
What?
Contraband has been detected aboard. Keep your nose clean in this sector.
I picked up a narco cola somewhere. Alright.
Sublight boosters depleted. Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted.
Alright guys, you made me turn around. Now you're gonna get it. Yes, it is the end of you.
Orange.
Ooh, an ordnance crate.
Ordnance full. Engines impaired. Threat level yellow. Engines at maximum. Engines
Bring
are
back
no
City of
longer
Heroes.
impaired. Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
What the hell is inhibiting me?
Accelerating to subflight.
Can't be serious. I was nowhere near hitting those. Crusader Kings. Yeah, Paradox's business model is not the greatest in the world. It's really not. I mean, here we have this game, and then we'll just build DLC packs on it ad nauseum for years on end. Until you have almost 100 DLC packs. That each and every single one of them are vast overcharges. Yeah, Train Simulator is one of the worst ones. I believe it does have over $10,000 worth of DLC. Yeah, Paradox is bumping up their prices right before the Steam sale was actually an adjustment of regional based pricing. Yeah, we may as well wade in and help them out.
Collision warning.
Geez, not even a thank you? That was rude of them. Yeah, they're using Paradox as a distributor. Oh, that was just distress speaking, I don't care. Yeah, Harebrained Schemes is using Paradox as a distributor, but remember, Harebrained Schemes still maintains control of the content they decide to put out. Okay, that's something that a lot of people don't get. Most of these decisions are not entirely on the publishers, as people keep on attempting to imply. They're like, oh, the poor developer, they have to get their marching orders from the publisher. That's not always the case. It is the case in situations like with EA's DICE and BioWare and everything like that, because EA owns the company. But with a lot of these companies, like Bungie with Destiny 2 and all that,
Bounty received.
you know, Activision Blizzard bought into and decided to publish Destiny, become publishers for Bungie, with a contract stipulating content put out, and, you know, they had projections of money earnings and everything like that. Anything that Bungie decides on how to get to the point of the money, the projected profits and everything like that, is determined before they start development on the game. That means that Bungie decides on the business model before they even start putting their tools together. So all of this stuff like, oh, it's Activision's fault. No, it is not. It is not. Activision leans on them. They want results. They want the returns that they were guaranteed when they signed to publish the game. That's all they want. All of this is numbers on a page to them. They don't care how you get there, just that you get there. Okay? It is Bungie that decided on the business model that they have. That is on Bungie. It's not on Activision.
Collision warning.
And people that continue you know, you need to blame Activision for this. No, you don't. You really don't. Do I play Civ? Yeah, damn right I play Civ. Jump to ecosystem. This is my first jump. That was underwhelming. Achievement unlocked. Yay. We're finally at a new star system. Oh. Alright. Interesting. Okay. So this is definitely starting to feel a lot more freelancer-esque to me now. Yeah, I'm up to like 10 to 15 times Twitch viewers now. Harebrained Schemes is one of the few companies I've seen that kickstart a game, tell you right at the start exactly what they think they'll be able to do, and then refuse to bloat their goals. Yes, Harebrained Schemes did a fantastic job with their Kickstarter and everything like that. It's unfortunate what happened with the delay, because the game has been significantly delayed. I don't know if a lot of people know the reasoning why, is because they were upgrading stuff on their server, and it ended up just completely borking the majority of their data. And I think it was around June or July that they finally got back on track with all of that. It was a huge delay. There was nothing they could do about it, and it was extremely unfortunate. But in the meantime, they've been very upfront with their customers. They've kept to their timetables. They've released realistic goals. They have done everything basically right in most respects. Threat level moderate. I've never seen these guys before. Let's go blow them up.
Satellite boosters depleted. Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted. Collision warning. Missiles inbound. Port shields down.
Oh god, their weapons.
Satellite boosters depleted.
Oh god, their weapons. I think I'm gonna have to run.
Engines at maximum. Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted.
Yeah, we're gonna get the hell out of here. We are not set up to deal with this stuff.
Accelerating to sublight.
That ship will make a fine prize.
Gotta catch me first. I mean, I got the best shields that I could get in the last system that I was in. Yeah, the team's been pretty silent lately, but they've tweeted out a lot, and if you pay attention, they do release Kickstarter
Name's
updates.
Kovacs. Heard you've been making a name for yourself in certain circles. Maybe we should talk. Come meet me when you're ready.
Oh god, what the hell?
Port shields down.
Is that
Damaged.
a Leviathan?
Missiles inbound.
I'm gonna die.
Satellite boosters depleted. Ordnance low. Satellite boosters depleted. Missiles inbound. Ordnance low.
Jesus, those fighters are able to just tank broadsides.
Accelerating to sublight.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here now that I almost blew myself up. It's really grindy after the first couple of systems. I can understand that. No! Oh my god, why are you so many?
Exiting sunlight. Warp inhibited by star.
Oh, we made it. We are alive. Dom Dingolo, thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate it. All right. let's repair.
Repairs complete.
Oh my god. So basically, similar ships. Yeah, let's refill the ordnance. Defense. Shields. Mark III shields are fucking expensive. I have an extra Mark III shield. Cool. Or Mark II. I have some extra Mark I ceramic plating. I need to pay more attention to this stuff because apparently I have more equipment than I thought I did. I have a Mark II neutron beam that's worth 40,000 credits. I'm going to install that. Mark I pulse cannon, we're going to sell that. Mark II tachyon cannon. I'm going to go ahead and sell that. No, wait. Oh, that's for my broadsides. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Mark II tachyons. Alright, so that'll give us our defense so we can get our Mark III shields. Yeah, I can see this game definitely turning into, every fight slowly turning into very much the same with bigger numbers. Yeah, we'll visit the bar. We'll meet Juno.
Glad to see you made it. If we're lucky, we can keep... you're probably right about it. As long as you got it, there's a target on your back. The smart move would be to sell it. Or her, I guess.
No way, I can't believe we went through all this just to get rid of her.
Good to know we're on the same page. I never was one to do things a smart way. Besides, she might have other ideas. This isn't just an object of curiosity anymore.
Trell's trying to assemble her memories, and we've been hunting down fragments. Maybe that leads to some answers.
Could be. I happen to know someone who may be able to help in that department. A fellow by the name of Boris Kyle. Collector of oddities, you might say. He might have seen one of these fragments in circulation. Worth a shot, anyway. Here,
Sounds like a plan.
He marked down the station he calls home. Place called Hedenville.
Yeah, I really need to fix that default. That's not supposed to be showing the default. I have this cool little CSS HTML graphic thing that it's supposed to be using, and it's not using it. I don't get it. How are you faring in the intergalactic Wild West? So far, well, I almost died. We just got to a new star system, and I almost immediately got slaughtered. Because it's like, yeah, we got this. No, we do not. It was bad, yeah. All right, let's go. We're going to go ahead.
Call me Splitter. Word is you're looking for a pilot. That true? My Betty is a Cardiff gunship, and she's a beast. Don't you worry about that.
All right.
You're the boss.
We have a mercenary.
Stellar map.
Interesting. All right, so we're gonna continue on with the Bebop or Serenity.
Engines at max.
Serenity.
Threat level blue.
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore the distress beacon for now. Screw you guys. Voris Kyle. Better be space Russian.
Juno's information was correct. I can detect a fragment within Heatonville Station.
Alright, well, let's dock in Heatonville Station.
Ja, kan helpen dig.
Voris Kyle, Juno sent me your way. Says you might be able to help me find something I'm looking for.
Jag har ett rike som vaktmästare för någon definiering. Det är möjligt jag kan hjälpa dig.
I'm positive you can. We detected a fragment of a specter here on Heatonville, and I'm betting you're the owner.
Varmt säger jag liker det. Jag gör det vid verksamhet till att bli gott informerat också. Och jag tror jag kan anta att du är i besittelse av mer än bara ett fragment av dig
Yeah,
själv.
farts in space linger. Yeah. You might say that, so will you part with it?
Imiterar jag sällan opererar band kondan pinstret. Kaskeder mig.
So I imagine there's a specific artifact that interests you. So what about them? Of course they want to exchange it for anything. How will I go about acquiring this? How would I get my hands on one of those? Alright then. New mission ID chip. I stopped paying attention because I really didn't care. Alright. So risk is high. I bet we can do it. I bet we can do it.
Engines at maximum.
Fetch quest ho!
Accelerating to sublight.
Must collect 20 space bear asses. No, obviously it's bear pelts. It's always bear pelts. So let's go see if we can survive this first off. Please get the space rats out of my spacement. Oh dear, oh dear.
The Lightborn craft appear to be using a jamming system. We will not be able to scan them to detect the presence of an identification.
Lord of the Dawn will cast out the heretic.
Threat level orange. Missiles inbound. Port shields down. Engines impaired. Fourth hull breached.
Oh god. Oh
Systems
god.
permanently damaged. Systems critical. Engines are
Oh
no
god.
longer impaired. Deflectors depleted. Starboard shields down.
Moving to engage. What you get me into?
Missiles inbound. Starboard hull breached. Engines impaired. Starboard shields down.
I'm gonna die.
Engines are no longer impaired.
Okay then. So that's apparently a thing. Wow. Alright, so side missions? Side missions.
Stalking.
Mission board. We'll get all the average ones. One of them is actually high paying. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Sorry.
Stellar map.
Alright, we'll go burn through some side quests real quick
Engines at maximum.
with our mercenary dude and hopefully not die horribly.
Accelerating to sublight.
It was at that point that SidAlpha realized he fucked up. And the station kills you,
Ready
yeah.
to go.
Yes, Splitter. I know you're ready to go. So I'm curious though, because I never actually paid for a mercenary here. I wonder if I have to pay them 5,000 credits of every mission we go on, or if it's just a one-time payment. Like, I pay you 5,000 credits, now I own you for life. Seeing a space present, okay.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
Damn it, stellar mass.
Accelerating to sublight. Exiting sublight. Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
I'm prohibited by stellar mass.
You look lost, mate.
Do I look lost?
Threat level yellow.
Well, well, look what...
Stand down.
Sure.
Accelerating to sublight. Collision warning. Threat level orange. Missiles inbound.
Getting too hot for me. This one's mine.
Missiles inbound. Mission complete.
Well, that one wasn't hard.
Engines at maximum. Threat level blue. Accelerating to sublight. Exiting sublight. Stellar map. Accelerating.
3.3 parsecs.
Sublight boosters depleted. Collision warning. Accelerating to sublight.
Red Devil Tyrant is what we're going after now. He who controls the spice controls the universe. I don't know, that didn't work out too well for Morith Duel.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
Damn it, stellar mass. There's always so much stellar mass. Dune reference? Morth Duel? No. Spice from Star Wars. Although if you want a Dune reference, I do have a few. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death. I shall allow my fear to... Oh shoot, I can't even remember the whole thing anymore. I used to be able to. Pass over me and wash through me. By my will alone, I set my mind in motion. Something like that.
Why, you filthy convict.
Oh, he wants to talk. Alright, I'll talk.
Well, well, look what we...
Tangled with the wrong shit. Red Devil Behemoth. I don't think I should mess with that.
Missiles inbound.
This one's mine.
Ordnance low.
Did they just tank my shot? They did.
Moving to engage.
Missiles inbound.
I don't know if I want to take on this behemoth.
Getting too hot for me.
No, Splitter, you stay and fight. We're gonna take on this behemoth.
Sublight boosters depleted. Ordnance depleted.
Getting too hot for me.
Missiles inbound. Missiles inbound.
Didn't realize I was streaming? Yeah.
Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted. Enemy interference detected. Missiles inbound.
I don't know. I don't know if I can bring this guy down or not.
Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted. Missiles inbound.
I don't know. We might be able to.
Deflectors depleted. Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted.
Engaging. What you get me into?
A firefight.
Getting too hot for me.
Missiles inbound.
Oh, we're hurting it. I want to kill this behemoth.
Missiles inbound. Missiles inbound.
This one's mine.
Port shields down. Missiles inbound. Deflectors depleted.
What you get me into? What you get me into? This one's mine.
Bounty received.
We got him.
Threat level blue. Collision warning. Engines at maximum. Accelerating to sublight.
All right.
Stellar nap.
Risk very high. Yes, ramming ships in this game does do damage. That is a thing.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass. Exiting sublight. Accelerating to sublight.
That shit will make a fine prize.
Have you ever done that while shouting ramming
Threat
speed?
level
No,
yellow.
I haven't.
Accelerating to sublight.
Isaac, yeah, thanks for coming.
Missiles inbound.
Appreciate it.
Collision warning.
Moving to engage.
Deflectors depleted. Ordnance low. Ordnance depleted.
Why, you filthy convict. Yes.
Mission complete. Engines at maximum. Accelerating to sublight. Exiting sublight.
There we go. Picked up our little bit of
Stellar
metallic
nap.
ore. Now we had one other. Oh, cargo haul. It's a cargo haul. Yeah, let's do a cargo haul. That was the one that I was like, why is this one so much money? That's why. It's because it requires traveling to another system. Have I considered playing a game that simulates real space combat? I mean, considering real space combat isn't actually a thing? No.
Missiles inbound.
Children of the Something does as close to what real space combat would be. No, see, I don't much care for having to worry about
Accelerating to sublight.
inertia and drift and everything like that. I like games that come up with ways to get around that sort of nonsense, like inertial compensators and shit like that, because it's more interesting that way. You know, I grew up during the time of Wing Commander and stuff like that, to where you didn't have to deal with all the bullshit of inertia and all that stuff. While yes, a lot of people may enjoy more realistic aspects of space combat like that, I am not one of them. Yeah, real space combat would be ultimately extremely boring, because you'd be just dealing with relativistic speeds. It'd be a lot of math involved. I don't want to have to deal with junk like that. Did you exit Burny? My God. Alright, jump gate to Apollo. We're going to go to the Apollo system. Wing Commander Prophecy was okay.
Stellar map. Accelerating to sublight.
I didn't like the whole bug thing of Wing Commander Prophecy, because that seemed to be like the way a lot of games were going at that time.
Incoming hail. Threat level red.
Fuck that shit.
Well, well, look what we got here.
North inhibited by hostile craft. Threat level
Oh.
yellow. Engines impaired. Threat level orange. Collision warning.
Target eliminated.
Collision warning. Threat level yellow. Collision warning. Mission complete.
All right. We got our 31,000. We've got 115,000 credits. We've got our Mark III shields. We'll get our Mark III ceramic hull plating. I think that would be very crucial. Yes, yes. All right, and then we have... Next up will be... Yeah, Mark III deflector. Cool. Now we've got Mark IIIs across the board there. That will help my survivability a great deal. Any chance of another Blood Bowl stream? Maybe. Not today, though. I actually got to call it quits here. I got to wrap up because I still have to help the kiddo out with homework and all that stuff. And then I actually do have a video I want to get done tonight. And I was hoping for, to be perfectly blunt, I was hoping for more super chats and everything. But looks like the viewership on this one is not going to be quite what I was expecting. I need to reset my expectations, I think, and just kind of figure things out. So I can't rely on this stream to be today's content for me, so I actually have to get a video up. So I'll probably be discussing some Germany and Sweden loot box stuff after I get the homework done, and I've got to go do real live stuff. I got to clean, get ready for work tomorrow, get stuff ready for work tomorrow, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I do appreciate that you guys like my voice and like my announcer stuff. I do like that. That's fun. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to tell your friends to like, share, subscribe, do all the things. And if you do want to help support the channel, if you haven't already, consider $1 or something like that to PayPal or Patreon or something of that nature, because I do want to be able to get this channel full time by the end of the year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, by my birthday, which is June 9th. That would be an amazing birthday present for me if I were to be able to take my channel full time. That would be amazing. So yeah, maybe consider doing that. Don't forget to like, share, do all the things, click all the buttons, and keep being awesome, guys. Thank you once again for watching. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am SidAlpha, and I'll see you next time.